half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 9, 2nd and about a yard. Now Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now it's Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Oh, nice move. And now the spin. Nifty move. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that. but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Here's Stafford. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Throwing again is Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw is Stafford. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Pass complete there to Nakua. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That pass play good for 7. But it still brings up a 4th and goal. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
3rd and 2. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Throwing is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cobb. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Williams. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Finding Williams on the check down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Patterson's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Out to his left. Connects with Kittle underneath. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Dancing to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Purdy bootlegging it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Play action. Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. To the right, and Skoranek is there. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets away from one. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy off the play fake. Steps away. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Rolling to his left. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Purdy. That's caught at the 2. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So how about this start to a year? Fantasy owners take note. 2 rushing touchdowns in the opener. 2 more here in week 2.
So a nice pickup by 2 entities. 1, this team for making sure they acquired this guy. And 2, anyone who plays fantasy who has him on their team.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This is 1st and 10. Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. One last throw here for Stafford. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the 49ers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we...
There you go. No, don't go think I don't wanna know. She keep looking at me like she feeling me. Girl, the way you be moving, the stuff you be doing, you tripping out and it's killing me. Man, that's what I got, you be tripping. I can't even do it, my girl. I'm Tiffany, damn, and she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it, no, she cannot scissor me. Don't sit in the car, he finna get blessed on. I get the pay, I'm talking about Benjamin Franklin, not talking about the one that sketch on. He played dumb, but he loving no red bone. Now I'm hard to reach, I'm about my cheese, I'm moving around with 2 phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head, cause I keep me a vest on. Get down like the best street. Not talking about, but too strong. Talking, then we get it started. Pull up in the U-Haul, you get your move. And they know they ain't seeing us. You pull all of your pen in that double cup. Wanna step at yourself, are you good enough? Wanna step at yourself, are you hood enough? If I hear them kids, know you pulling up. And now you laid out, they don't get enough. I'm with your girl in the bedroom, and it sound like shit. I draw that little boy, ain't no getting up. Shorty your horsey, I told her they my young city, yo. The granny, I had to tell her pick it. You wanna feed now? Anything under 18, just like Madden. From the club, she like 5'3", I think it ain't lit yet. No, we unstoppable, man, it's impossible to stop us, we for sure on the road. Stay to myself, stay off the medium, chillin', ain't gon' play with the trolls. Going 100 in the I-8, I pray to God we don't lose control. No, I'm on a paper chase, my little whip on cruise control.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I figure, go figure.